Welcome back, Focus Learners. Ready for another deep dive? Today's explainer is basically your pre-mission briefing for the digital asset space. We're going to demystify crypto wallets, but more importantly, we'll show you how to master them with literally zero financial risk. So if you've been kind of hesitant to dip your toes into the blockchain waters, well, you're in the exact right place. Here's our game plan for today. We'll start with the crypto wallets demystified, then we'll meet your wallet types, unpack keys, addresses, and seeds, go over essential security best practices, and finally, enter the risk-free sandbox. All right, part one, the crypto wallet demystified. Let's get right into it. Okay, so a crypto wallet, what is it actually? At its core, it's just a tool that interacts with a blockchain network. It manages your addresses and your keys, letting you send, receive, and monitor your digital assets. Honestly, don't think of it as a vault. It's really more of an interface. Think of it as a secure digital dashboard that lets you talk directly to the blockchain. Now, there's a massive beginner myth we absolutely have to debunk right off the bat. Our traditional wallet, sure, that stores physical cash inside it. But a crypto wallet holds absolutely no physical or even digital coins inside the software itself. None. Instead, it securely manages cryptographic keys that prove you own the assets living out on the blockchain. The assets stay on the network. Your wallet just holds the key to unlock them. Makes sense, right? Moving on to part two, meet your wallet types. You've actually got quite an arsenal to choose from here, and they all serve totally different purposes. First up, software wallets. These are your computer or mobile apps designed for everyday use and quick interactions. Contrast that with hardware wallets, physical devices built specifically for offline long-term storage. They keep your assets super insulated from online threats. Then we have web wallets, browser-based, highly convenient, but man, they demand incredibly tight security practices on your end. And lastly, paper wallets, literally physical paper storing your info. They're way less common nowadays, mostly because they require super careful handling so they don't get lost or, accidentally thrown away. All right, part three, keys, addresses, and seeds. Let's look at the actual anatomy of a wallet. Every wallet has a public wallet address, and the easiest way to think about this is like an email address. Just like you'd give out your email to get a message, you can completely comfortably share your wallet address so people can send you digital assets. It's just your public-facing routing number. But let's talk about the underlying cryptography. The public key is what actually generates that wallet address we just mentioned. And yep, that can be shared indirectly. But your private key, listen carefully, that is the cryptographic proof of your ownership. It actively controls your assets. It must never be shared. Ever. Period. Anyone with your private key has total control over your wallet. Treat it exactly like the master combination to your bank vault. Building on that strict security, we've got this seed phrase. This is a series of words generated by the wallet, and it's used to recover your access if your device is ever lost, stolen, or damaged. Think of it as the ultimate backup master key. Let me be absolutely crystal clear. This should never be shared with anyone. And never use sample recovery phrases you find online for a real wallet either. Keep it physical, keep it offline, and keep it a total secret. Let's roll into part four, essential security best practices. Now, before we talk about what to do, we need to cover what not to do. The blockchain is a highly unforgiving environment, and these are the high-stakes traps just waiting for the unprepared. Beginners frequently confuse wallet addresses with private keys. They accidentally share recovery phrases. They'll send assets to the completely wrong blockchain network or copy incomplete addresses, which is basically throwing your assets into a black hole. They ignore vital confirmation messages, or they just rush the setup process. In crypto, rushing is literally your biggest enemy. So, how do we actually avoid those traps? Here are your golden rules. Keep your recovery phrase strictly private. Never, ever share your private key. Always double check. Actually make that triple check addresses before you hit send. Only download software from official sources to avoid those nasty malicious clones. Take the time to really learn how your chosen network operates. And the absolute most important rule, practice first before using real crypto, which brings us perfectly to our solution. Part 5. Enter the risk-free sandbox. This is the fun part. This right here is the most exciting part of this explainer. It's your ultimate safe training ground. A sandbox is just a practice environment that uses test networks and valueless tokens so you can safely learn and experiment without any financial risk. It's totally simulated. You can literally leave your financial anxiety at the door. You're interacting with real blockchain mechanics, but those test tokens, they have zero real-world monetary value. It is all the education with absolutely 0% of the risk. So you might be thinking, okay, what can I actually practice in a sandbox? Once I'm in there, what are the actionable steps to level up my skills? Well, the short answer is practically the whole shebang. You can learn how to properly create a wallet, you can safely practice viewing, copying, and sharing addresses, you can receive test tokens and see exactly how they pop up in your balance interface, you can execute send transactions, check your history on a block explorer, connect your wallet to decentralized apps, and really get a feel for the timing of blockchain confirmations. It's this incredible breadth of hands-on experience, and you get it all before you ever have to touch a live, high-stakes network. Let's walk through what this actually looks like. Imagine you're doing this right now. Step 1, you create a practice wallet in the sandbox, securely writing down your test seed phrase. Step 2, you hit up a crypto faucet and receive some test tokens. Boom, your balance goes up. Step 3, you copy another practice wallet address and send a test transaction to it, getting the feel for sending in a totally fake, safe environment. And step 4, after a brief wait, you check the blockchain explorer and watch your transaction get confirmed in real time. You've just nailed the entire life cycle of a transaction, flawlessly and without breaking a sweat. Xorvelis really hit the nail on the head with this. To quote them directly, using a sandbox allows beginners to learn through hands-on practice without risking real funds, building a strong crypto foundation. And honestly, that foundation, that is exactly what separates successful adopters from the folks who lose their assets to simple, totally avoidable errors. Which leaves us with just one final question for you today. Are you ready to step into the sandbox and test your keys? We highly, highly encourage you to take this newfound knowledge straight into Xorvelis's practical learning resources. Go break things in the sandbox, figure out how it all works, and build that unshakable confidence. Thanks so much for joining me for this Explainer Focused Learners. Keep exploring, keep practicing, and we'll catch you in the next one.